Rart. Rrty.
But darling!
Screeched Rarity, clinging to my leg in desperation as I tried to walk back outside.
I absolutely need to make you a dress, Anon!
I shook my head no, and shook my leg, but Rarity had a grip of steel and refused to let go.
Please, 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 please!
No.
I've made dresses for mares and fillies and griffins and princesses and minotaurs and hippogriffs and llamas, but I have never ever made a dress for a human, and if I don't make a dress for a human, it would be...
Rarity. Calm down, please, I said as I tried to pry her off my leg.
Be the worst possible thing!
Please, just stop yelling.
Please, Anon, just let me make a dress for you!
Bawled Rarity. Yep, she was crying now. My jeans were getting soaked. Rarity, where I come from, guys don't wear dresses. Rarity blew her nose into my pant leg. Ugh. Okay. Ugh.
I just want to make you pretty.
Maybe we could compromise? Well, how about a suit? Can you make me a suit?
But I want to make you a dress.
Rarity said between sobs. My socks were getting wet now. She looked up at me with her freakishly large seeing orbs and pouted.
How can you say no to this face?
Well, like this, I replied. No.
I'm trying to be generous. I want to make you your very own dress for free,
she said before wiping her nose on my pant leg. Again, I told you that you could make me a suit, a nice suit with a nice tie.
But I don't want to make you a suit. I want to make you a dress.
If you let go of my leg, I'll think about it, okay? She let go of my leg, and I struck a thinking pose for all of 2 seconds before I made a run for the door. I looked over my shoulder and saw Rarity's eyes widen. I got to the door and grabbed the handle and yanked on it hard. The door wouldn't budge. I pulled harder, but the door still wouldn't move. I pulled as hard as I could, and the door handle popped off, and Rarity had reattached herself to my other leg.
You said that you would think about it, Anon!
Bawled Rarity. Again, I did think about it and decided that while I appreciate the offer, I would not wear... I wouldn't like a dress.
But...
No buts. That's lewd. Rarity sniffled.
Well, that was not what I meant, and you know it!
I'm trying to cheer you up.
Well...
said Rarity, pouting adorably.
It's not working.
Huh. Did you hear about that wooden car with the wooden engine?
What's a car?
Rarity wiped off her face on my leg again. Well, it's... Wait. You don't know what a car is?
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, magical horse land and all that. No cars, right?
Anon.
Do you ponies have electricity? I've been here a month and there's lights at night, but I think they're magic.
Anon, stop.
I mean, you do have a sewing machine, which could be magic, I guess. But Earth ponies don't have that sort of magic, which means...
Anon!
Rarity squeezed my leg. Sorry, I said. I kinda got carried away.
You can make it up to me by letting me make you a dress,
said Rarity, trying her puppy dog eye trick again. Well, at least she stopped crying. No, I replied, crossing my arms.
Just one measly dress.
I said no.
You don't even have to wear it after.
I don't want a dress.
I'll theme it any way you want, Anon. I'll take care of the colors, of course. It will look so nice.
What's wrong with making me a suit?
Nothing, darling. I just really want to go make you a dress, dear. Please.
How about you make me... I started, and Rarity's ears perked up. A suit. Her ears fell.
Darling, you would look gorgeous in a black and white gown with a splash of red.
No.
Red and pink, then?
No. No dress. Anon, no want dress. Anon want suits. Anon be happy if Rarity, I booped her nose for effect, made Anon a suit.
Dress first.
Why do I even need a dress?
I make dresses for all of my friends. And you.
She tried to boop me, but I was too tall.
Are one of my friends, so you get a dress.
That's very kind of you.
Thank you. So does that mean that you'll let me make a dress for you?
No.
Please.
Well, how about a pair of pants?
How about I make you a dress?
A shirt.
Dress.
Socks.
D-R-E-S-S.
Rarity squeezed my leg with each letter. N-O!
Can I show you the dresses I've made for my friends, Anon?
Yes, if you'll stop pestering me about making a dress! Rarity let go of my leg and stood there for a second before walking away towards a door in the back of her shop. I followed warily.
They're in here, darling,
said Rarity, opening the door, and the room was beyond dark. This better not be a trick.
I swear to you, dear, I wouldn't do that. Come on in.
Despite her assurances, it still felt like a trap. I stepped inside and Rarity followed, closing the door behind us. She flipped a switch on the wall and the lights turned on with a faint but telling hum, revealing mannequins, or ponekins, with beautiful dresses. Oh, I knew it! I said, pumping my fist into the air.
What? Do you want a dress?
No! You have electricity!
Well, of course I have electricity, darling. Look at the dresses.
I looked at the dresses, and they looked nice. It wasn't hard to determine which dress belonged to which of Rarity's friends. There was also an extra dress, but it was full-sized and very blue. Whose dress is that? I asked, pointing at the blue one.
Sweetie Belle's. She's my sister, darling.
Why is it so blue?
She insisted.
Oh, okay. We stood there in silence for a full minute before Rarity spoke again.
So, you've decided?
Wait, what? What?
On what you want your dress to look like?
Yeah. I want it to be invisible. Rarity looked me up and down.
I think I can work with that.
Lewd.
What? You started it!
Rarity, please.
Fine.
I really do. Wait. Wait, huh? You're agreeing?
Yes, darling. I'm giving up.
I really appreciate the offer. Really.
Yes. No, run along. I need some time alone.
Okay. I left the room and went to the front door again. I noticed that there was a sign that said push hanging on the door, and I cringed. I pushed the door open and immediately got a face full of confetti from Pinkie Pie's party cannon. I was very familiar with the cannon because Pinkie tried to throw a party for everything I did. When I first got to Equestria, I had a welcome party, followed by a first party, and a second party.
Congratulations on your new dress, Anon,
said Pinkie, thrusting a cake into my hands. The cake had a caricature of me in a blue dress flexing muscles that I did not have in real life. Pinkie.
Yes, Anani?
I did not get a dress.
Oh, so Rarity's not done?
Pinkie guessed, tapping her chin with a hoof. No.
Huh. Rarity doesn't like you?
I don't think so.
You're worried that wearing a dress will invalidate your masculinity.
I froze up for a second before responding. Maybe?
Clothing doesn't make you one way or another, Saiyan, honey. Besides, you don't have to wear it around or anything.
I didn't respond.
You can't have the cake if you don't get a dress.
Well... I started, and then stopped.
Welly, well,
trilled Pinkie. Fine.
Great. I'll see you in a few hours, Nani.
Pinky snatched the cake from my hands and pronked off behind a tree where she disappeared. I turned and went back inside to find the whole shop dark. Rarity was sitting in a corner with her head down. Rarity? I called out, quietly letting the door close behind me.
What?
She replied, not even looking up. It sounded like she had been crying more. Well, I guess I'd like a dress. Her ears perked up, but she didn't move.
Really?
She sniffed and then blew her nose. I waited for her to finish before I replied. Really? I thought it was a big deal for me to have a dress, but it's a bigger deal if I ruin our friendship over an article of clothing. The lights went on, and suddenly Rarity was in front of me.
What color?
Huh?
What colors do you want the dress to be? I recommend black and white with a dash of red or green. Darling, it would look fantastic.
That sounds fine to me.
Then...
Rarity beamed at me, her mascara still a little runny.
Let's get started!